Well, the wait will continue for those in Flint who are expecting a share of a $626 million settlement payout. Tonight, new information about why millions owed to the people affected by the water crisis is still tied up in Washington. Consumer investigator Hank Winchester has been tracking the crisis since the story broke way back in 2014. Hank.
This is a copy of the letter from the mayor of Flint to the team in Washington responsible for handing out that settlement money, begging for those funds to make their way to the vehicle city. But as you will see, there is yet another big delay. Flint, 11 years after the crisis was exposed, the people in the vehicle city still waiting to be paid for their pain and suffering. The $626 million settlement came together a few years ago, and so far more than 28,000 people are now eligible for payment. 14 of those right now, though, on appeal. About 80% of those who will receive money were children when the crisis first broke out. But according to reports, a combination of fraud, some incorrect filing information, and also red tape causing this to drag on even further. In the report filed, we're told, quote, "We have not identified a large-scale fraud scheme, but we have identified claims that are inappropriate and should not be found eligible, including claims from people who state incorrectly that they lived in or owned a residence in Flint during the water crisis." I recently spoke with Dr. Mona Hanna, the pediatrician who exposed the problems in Flint about the settlement issues.
Not having this accountability and this kind of truth and this element of justice is also a health issue. Like, I think of the crisis almost like an open wound, and without having closure, without having that justice, that wound stays open and you don't have healing, and it's hard for people to move on.
All right, so when will that money finally make its way to Flint? We are being told that those first payments could make their way to the people in Flint sometime this fall. We're here in the newsroom. I'm Hank Winchester. Help me, Hank. Local 4.